In this video, I want to talk about off-grid living, homesteading, why do I live off-grid, and why people want to live this way. I think there is a lot of misconception out there and I want to clarify a couple of things. You can live off-grid many different ways, but right now I want to give you my honest experience on it, show you how I do it, how much money I can save, some advantages and disadvantages. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Off-Grid with Laszlo and Renewable Energy. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I live off-grid for about 2 years and I know a lot of people that watching these videos, they are kind of dreaming about doing the same thing. And many years ago, before I started building my house, I was one of those people. I was watching all kinds of YouTube channels to see if it is doable, living close to the cities, searching green energy solutions. Just if you are somebody that dreaming about doing that, watching videos like this, at one point I was in your shoes. A few years ago, we had a storm and the power company turned on and off the power every 7 hours for 2 days. The temperature dropped below 20 degrees while I was at work, damaged my swimming pool heater and some pipe, causing close to $7,000 in damage. During summer months, I didn't like the fact if I used more power, the delivery charge fee changed from around $50 to almost $100. This is power, comes on the same wires. I think it is totally unacceptable charging extra for it. I had a little grass area around the house. Living in Texas, the temperature is over 100 degrees during the summer months and the water bill spiked up to a few $100s as well. An aerobic septic system was installed at that house. I had to have a contract with the company that charged me $500 every 2 years just to check if the system is working properly. And if I needed any type of repairs, I was charged hundreds of dollars for the service. Just these utilities alone did cost me thousands of dollars each year. Many of these new houses come with a high HOA fees, a lot of regulations. Even one day I got a $50 fine because my garbage can was in front of the house. Of course I didn't pay it, but I had to call the office to explain or tell them how ridiculous that I saw the person who stopped at the house to take pictures when I was outside and clean up the leaves from the yard. I decided to buy a land outside of city limits. I've spent 5 years building this insulated house to make sure I can heat or cool it with green energy, and I live off-grid. There is no mortgage on the house since I use lots of repurposed materials. I have a well and a traditional septic system that most people don't have issues for 30 years or so. Just think about it, how much different your life could be if you own your house, didn't have any mortgage, and you had no utility bills. That is the ultimate freedom, I think. Of course, there are still expenses because my off-grid living is not a simple one. I have pressurized plumbing, full-sized kitchen, own water filtration system, but I harness all the energy for my needs and slowly improve it as I have to. You're always going to need some money to buy supplies, spices, and some other things, but not having thousands of dollars worth of bills on a monthly basis, that gives you a lot of more freedom. The other reason I love to live this way because I don't want to rely on the grid, the city, or whatever energy company supply me energy I need. It is a beautiful thing when the grid goes down, I don't even know about it. I can control my life many different other ways. Last year, I decided to buy an electric car for additional savings. I will tell you more about it in a little bit. I purchased this car last February. I drove 22,939 miles since then. Let's do some math together. First, we are going to divide this number by 26. That is the average gas mileage for a passenger car. That makes 882 gallons of gasoline. Now we are going to multiply this number by 285, that is the average price for a gallon of gas in Texas, and that comes to $2,514. At this time, we are going to divide the same number by 18, that is the average gas mileage for a SUV, that is 1274, and we are going to multiply by 285, and that gives us $3,630. The last 12 months I harnessed close to 22 megawatt energy, and that is approximately 1800 kilowatt a month. Online, I found this information about average household usage in Texas. The electric companies, they charge 0.1439 cents a kilowatt. We are going to multiply this number by 1800, and that is $259.02, and we also going to multiply it again with 12 for a full year, and that is $3,108.24. Also, there is another thing I want to mention. There is not a right way or a wrong way to do this. Some people want more modern conveniences, some people are okay with less. Some people have more money, some people has less money. It doesn't really matter. You do it however you want it. There is another 100 reasons I could mention why to live off-grid, but I just wanted to talk about it, and if you are one of those who is dreaming about it, I hope watching this video will encourage you. This is not something that will come to you. You have to go for it and enjoy the ride. I guess today I just wanted to tell you guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.